Hey everybody, welcome back to this month's O.C.D gaming news, and girl, there is a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. First things first, I want to wish everyone a happy Pride. Every year I do a Pride look. This year's look is crying rainbow tears. LGBTQIA plus community is going through the gigs, and I am here to support the community. And this is this year's Pride look, and I'm hoping for the best this year. We're going to try and make it a good year for the community and supportive. This is a supportive channel here. We support the dolls. We support the LGBTQIA plus community on this channel. Now, what is going on? Is there a ghost in my house? What? The spirit of now. No. Oh my God, what is happening? That's gonna bug me. Let me go see what's going on. Okay, I have no idea what's going on, but the spirits are here with us today. If you like this Pride look, blink once. If you hate this Pride look, blink twice. I'll be watching. All right, guys. Shenanigans. Cuckoo. Anyway, back to the news. First things first, we have to give a special shout out to my beloved Patreons at the infected level. Big shout out to D Cells, Resi Raider, and Carlo Glingani. Thank you so much for your love and support on the channel. I appreciate you so very much. Now, back to the news. It's time for the Gamers Court. Now, today on the docket, I am calling to the courtroom PlayStation herself. What is going on, PlayStation? Now, specifically, I am on the plaintiff side of Bend Studio. Okay, I will be representing the plaintiff today in the Gamers Court. I am representing Bend Studio, and the 40 people who were laid off from Bend Studio, it's about 30%, almost a third of their entire company has been laid off due to the cancellation of their live service games. Now let's get into it because I have a lot to say. Now, this is part of Sony's broader restructuring of the gaming division. Now, currently Bend Studio is working on a new project. What it is, we do not know, but let me read you the statement from Bend Studio. Today we say goodbye to some incredibly talented teammates as we transition to our next project. We're deeply thankful for their contributions as they've shaped who we are, and their impact will always be part of our story. This is a difficult moment for our team, but we hold immense respect for everyone who got us here. As we move forward, we remain committed to building the future of Bend Studio with creativity, passion, and innovation in the titles we craft. Love, Bend Studio. Okay, what is going on now? The last game. Now, you know, right now I am playing the remastered. Before we go any further, guys, I'm going to be doing a life update, a channel update, a health update, in an upcoming video. Okay, so that's going to be a life update, channel update, health update. Shenanigans, because you know I've been going through the gigs. I have not been able to put up as much content as I would like, but we're going to get to that. But for now, let's talk about Bend Studio. I'm playing on the channel the remastered of Days Gone, which I love Days Gone. It's one of my top 5 video games of all time. I love it. Like under the top 10 for sure. That came out April 26, 2019. So it has been 6 years since they've released a game. They were working on that live service. Now, I don't know what was going on. Like when Herman Hulst took over, I don't know if it was, I'm not saying it was all him, but I feel like they went headfirst diving into the live service world, the live service community, and they thought this was going to be where the big bucks were at. And they structured their whole plan. The years ahead coming up was going to be all live service, or like really focusing on live service. And I think that's where everything went wrong. But what do I know? I am not a CEO of PlayStation. Herman Hulst is not calling me, telling me anything. No one at Sony is calling, asking for my opinion, obviously. This is just my humble opinion. That's what I think. So now, do they have to start from scratch? Are they going to miss out completely on the PS5 generation? Are we going to not see them until the next gen? I think our gaming, my favorite gaming companies, I'm not talking about everybody's favorite gaming dev studios, stick to what they do best. Like telling stories, giving us great gameplay, great combat, give us what we want. Give us great characters. Live service, you know, I'm sure they could do it in live service. Live service is not for me. It could be for you. And if it is, I'm sorry that this was canceled. But I want to see them get back to giving us the games we'd like to play, like for Days Gone. I know there's never going to be a sequel. That's not what I'm saying. I'm like, let's get back to regular, focusing on the games that we like to play. I know Kev McAllister, Kev the Cap, is at Ben's studio. I hope he's still there. I didn't even check to see if he was gone. I haven't heard anything. I hope he's still there. I hope his job is secure as community manager because he's incredible at that job. I fully support Ben's studio, and I really cannot wait to see what they're working on next. So I'm hoping for the best for Ben's studio, and I hope we get to see something soon. They're already working on the next game, and I just wish them the best. My heart goes out to all those lovely people who were laid off at Ben's studio. My heart goes out to you. My heart will go on. My heart will not go on. Kind of heartbroken for them and everyone else who has been going through the games and getting laid off. It ain't right. And I hope we can get it together and get this gaming industry back on track, or on a better track, the best track. Now, get out of my courtroom. Next case. Now, speaking of Ben's studio has missed this gen, we're already talking about the next gen. So we're already working on the next gen for PlayStation, the PlayStation 6. Sony remains committed to video game consoles, at least for now, but is a new console appears. SIE CEO says PlayStation's base still wants to play without dependency on network conditions. Yes, we want to see the actual consoles, the hardware. They're talking about the next gen already. Nothing concrete, nothing written in stone yet. But you know, as soon as they come out with the PS5, as soon as they came out with the PS5, you know they were already working towards the PS6. I think the PS5 Pro is like the bridge that's going to get us to the next gen, because it's already like, how much better can video games get? Like, I don't understand. It's already pretty gorgeous now, and I don't know how much they're going to improve on it, but we love to see improvement. But let's get games. What good is this console? What good is the hardware if we have no games to play? How beautiful it looks if there ain't nothing to play on it. You know what I'm saying? So let me know in the comments what you think about this. Is it too soon to talk about the next gen? I think so. Like, give us more games. I feel like we kind of missed out a little bit for PlayStation, but let me know in the comments what you think. As you know, a couple of weeks ago, we just finished wrapping up The Last of Us Season 2. All right, and we left off with the cliffhanger where we start at Seattle Day 1 with Abby, Caitlin Deaver, and it has been confirmed, which is anyone who has played The Last of Us Part 2 knows what comes next. Abby's 3-day journey of terror, revenge, and violence. So we start off at Seattle Day 1, and we're going to take her journey. We're not going to see too much of Bella Ramsey. I don't know who else we're going to see, but probably in flashbacks. But this season, season 3, is going to focus on Abby's story and Caitlin Deaver. So I don't know if the people who are watching are going to be ready for that. But this is the story they're going to tell. And we know it because we have played through it. We know what happens. Very curious to see how people watching it is going to respond to it. So us players who have had time, like 5 years, to digest the story and the betrayal of us having to play as Abby, we know how they're going to feel. And you know what? We were all pretty angry. I was pretty angry for a while now, saying, oh wait, how much longer are we going to have to play as Abby? But at least now that they're giving us the heads up, the people have the heads up that when we watch season 3, it's mainly going to be Abby's story. So at least some people are prepared. Are they in the know like we are? Are they really hanging on to every word about HBO and The Last of Us? I don't know. But we know we're ready for it, us players. And development has already begun on season 3. And Craig Mazin has indicated that we will need a season 4 to completely tell the full story. And I agree. I think to tell the full story, we're going to need a season 4. I feel like season 2 was kind of rushed. But, you know, we can't tell everything. We can't put a 50-hour game on a 7-hour cutscene. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like one long cutscene. It can't be one long cutscene. I feel like they did a really good job. I still think we could have seen more Infected. I know next season we're going to see the Rat King, which I cannot wait to see, bitch. I don't know how they're going to pull that off, but I can't wait. That's something I'm looking forward to season 3, is seeing Ground Zero in the hospital with the Rat King and how she's going to fight the Rat King. I'm still shaking in my boots from the first time I played it, the second, third, and fifth, 10th time that I played the game through, and I had to fight that Rat King. Oh, The terror is so real. Is it going to happen? According to HBO, it will. According to The Last of Us HBO composer Jake Staley, there will be a season 4 for The Last of Us show. There'll be at least 2 more seasons, no question. At least that's all I'm going to say. I don't know if he was supposed to say that. This is what he had said. I'm just reporting the news. I would be very happy to see a season 4. And if you haven't seen my reactions to season 1, season 2, go back on my channel in the playlist and check it out. I call out every single reference I see, every nod to the game, every little thing, because I have played through both games thousands of times. I'm not even joking. So I have a feeling that season 4 is going to have to be, whether they admit it or not, or allegedly or not. I feel there's going to have to be a season 4. Craig Mazin also said, hopefully we'll earn our keep enough to come back and finish it in a 4th. That's the most likely outcome, and I hope so too. Okay, now in unrelated, well, like in the Last of Us Naughty Dog news, Neil Druckmann has confirmed. Now, I don't know if this is a spoiler. If you want to know this, like, just skip ahead like 30 seconds. Was it guaranteed that the Fireflies could have made a cure from operating on Ellie? And Neil Druckmann says yes. Their intent was, yes, they could make a cure from Ellie. And that's what makes it... Now, first of all, I think they never should have said yes or no, first of all. Second of all, I feel it takes the whole mystery out of it. Like, there is the unknown, like, would have Joel done different if he knew for sure it could have made a cure? Would Ellie have gone under and had the surgery to reverse engineer a vaccine for her immunity? I feel like that should be an unknown forever, in my opinion. And in my world, I'm going to still keep it an unknown, because if it was a guarantee, then you know what? Even if you did know, is this world worth saving? Yes, there are some good people left in the world, in this world of The Last of Us, in the cordyceps aftermath, but a lot of people ain't. A lot of people are horrific, horrible. It just brought out more of the worst in people. I don't know if a lot of the world is worth saving. There are some good people left, but not a lot. So it seems like this world is out to get you. And even if it made a difference, would we? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Leave me a note in the comments. Let me know what you think. Would you have wanted to know if it was for sure or not? And if it did, would it matter to you? I don't know if it would matter to me. Let me know in the comments what you think. Hey guys, I lost some of the video content for this upcoming part. I just wanted to let you know I saw the reveal for Resident Evil 9 Requiem, and it looks incredible. It looks terrifying. I think it comes out in February. I don't know what happened to that part of the video. It is gone, but it must have gotten corrupted. But here is the facts from the Resident Evil showcase, the Resident Evil reveal. It's so exciting. I can't wait to play it in February. Now, there was the Xbox showcase, and we're going to talk all about it. There is a new Plague Tale on the way. It got revealed at the Xbox showcase. Now, you know, I'm a huge A Plague Tale fan. I love Asobo Studios. I love the series. I love the franchise. I don't know too much about this character. Is it a new character? It doesn't look like Amicia. The way we left off on A Plague Tale Requiem, the second one, the sequel, was that it was like present day, and we were in a hospital, and the beep beep was happening, and we saw it looked like we just saw a little hand on the bed, whatever, and that was it. So it made us feel like we were going into like present day, and I thought that would have been really interesting. But who knows? Well, we might still get there. Who knows? But this looks like very much in the past, and looks like a new protagonist. I don't know. It was hard to tell from the trailer. But let me know in the comments what you think of this reveal. The Xbox showcase was great. They had a lot of good games that were revealed and that they showed. But the only one I cared about, well, not that I only cared about, it's so funny because I'm like, every time there's an Xbox showcase, anytime there's some sort of reveal for Xbox or something planned, I always get ready. I always do my face. I always paint my face, and I'm ready and sitting like watching live as it's going on. In case there was a surprise announcement from Double Fine. And this time I said, they're not going to get me again, gal. I have got other things to do. I'm not even going to watch it. I'm not going to be prepared. And wouldn't you know, that's when they released it. So it was like a watch pot never boils, right? So I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying it any mind. I was going to watch it later on the replay. And that's when they had the reveal for Double Fine's new game drop, Keeper. I was so thrilled. I was so thrilled that we got it's a new game from Lee Petty. He's the lead on it. David Earl is doing the music, the iconic duo that we love to see. You know, the music's going to be on point. The game is absolutely gorgeous. A walking lighthouse, a magical bird, the colors, it's gorgeous. The music, it just looks so whimsical and so gorgeous. I can't wait to play it. It comes out in October, I think October 17th, 16th. You know what? I forgot what date it is. It's in October. I have it on my calendar. I'm ready to play it. I can't wait to play it on the channel. I'm so excited. We have been waiting since July of 2021. It's been 4 years since they released the other one. We know that Tim Schafer is working on another game, and I think there's another game that's been unannounced as well. But so we know Tim Schafer is working on something new, and we know there's another game that they've been working on. Don't know what those are yet, and you know anything Double Fine related, I will be there with the quickness to talk about, to react to, and tell you guys all about it. So, Keeper is coming out in October from Double Fine. It looks gorgeous and whimsical, and the music is beautiful, and I can't wait to play it. Okay, another announcement that they made was that Xbox is coming out with a handheld. It's coming out in 2025. There are more details to come for the Xbox handheld. Silent Hill F is launching September 25th. That was at the Sony PlayStation Showcase. Also announced was the new James Bond game. It's called 007 First Light, and it's coming out in 2026 on PlayStation. Bond. James Bond is coming out 2026. I actually like the way this looks. It's giving me, like, of course, Uncharted a little bit, but it looks, I'm very interested in playing this. Now, I have a little beef about the PlayStation Showcase. I was hoping we would get a full-on gameplay look at Ghost of Yotai, and we did not. What did we get? We got about a 28-second snippet of just what it looked like, and you know, we have our ghost and we have a wolf, and I mean, it looks beautiful, and I was very happy to see something from Ghost of Yotai, but that was all we saw. That was all we saw. So now they said, like, stay tuned for July. We're going to have a gameplay, a fuller, more, you know, a better look at Ghost of Yotai. And I'm like, why even bother? Like, just put it here. Like, we could have done with, like, all the other announcements that they made in, like, the last 20 minutes, like a full-on good first look at it. But nay, they are not ready to show it to us yet. It's like, no shade to Sucker Punch. I feel like PlayStation should have given us a little more. I feel like Ghost isn't getting any of the love that she deserves. She deserves all the love, and I can't wait to play her. Give our girl Ghost some more love, please. It's going to be a gameplay deep dive with a special state of play in July. Okay, here's the full state of play recap. Marvel, Tokon, Fighting Souls, 007 First Light, Neo 3, Mortal Kombat, Legacy Collection, Luminous Arise, Final Fantasy Tactics, The Ivalice Chronicles, Romeo is a Dead Man, Pragmata, news on the dedicated Ghost of Yotai state of play for July. Okay, so that's what was revealed. It was okay. It was good, not great, in my opinion. Now, the Switch 2 has dropped right this month. If you have gotten your Switch 2, congratulations. You know, it was like hard to get your hands on the Switch 2. There was some Switch 2 launch day issues. Consoles were being sold to customers with broken screens after staples were used to attach receipts onto the Switch 2 box. How stupid. Can you imagine? Damaged consoles because stapling the receipts. Like, have you ever heard of Scotch tape? Please. But the Nintendo Switch 2 is the fastest selling Nintendo hardware in the US in the 4 days following its release. According to a statement obtained by IGN from Nintendo, it's outselling the OG Switch 2-1 globally. People saying that they were not bothered by the Switch 2, apparently not. It's very, very popular, and it's really having their moment. Another bit of bad news, the Black Panther game has been canceled. What a shame. Like, I feel like, come on. I don't know how this industry is going to sustain itself. Okay, the Black Panther game, I was very excited for that. I wanted to play it, but they closed Cliffhanger and they're canceling Black Panther. EA is also laying off some individuals on both of its mobile and central teams. I am so sorry for everyone who is getting laid off. And this game, I really wanted to play this game. What a shame. This industry better get itself together and fast. Randy Pitchford, Borderlands 4, the cost $80. He had said, if you like Borderlands, name your top 3 songs. They said, if you really love Borderlands, if you're a real Borderlands fan, you'll pay $80 for this game. You'll find a way. You will sell an arm. You will sell a leg. You will sell your organs, your mother, your father, your grandmother, or anything you can do to pay for this $80 game. Like what? Randy Pitchford. I don't know what you are thinking. In this economy, paying $80 for a game, you should be thanking people instead of shredding people that if you love me, you'd really pay for this. Get out of here. Would you please with that? Find a way. I'm going to find a way to not play that game. I will not be spending 80 cents on that game just for spite. Now, it's a shame because the people who worked on the game probably worked very hard. No shame or shade to the devs and the people who worked on the game, the people who work at the company. But Randy Pitchford, you've got to be kidding me. Like, even if he meant it tongue in cheek, if the real fans wanted to really play it, you can't be messing around with that. People are already going through the games paying like $60, $70 for some games and more. That game was not even on my radar to play, wasn't even like an option. No desire to play it, okay? Especially with his attitude now. I mean, even if he was tongue in cheek about it, you can't joke about that in this state of the economy today with everything going on. Everything is so expensive. Like, come on now, Miss Pitchford. So at Summer Game Fest, Hideo Kojima got to show us some more content from Death Stranding 2 before it released. We saw some incredible gameplay. We also saw a lot more about Tomorrow and her powers and what she can do, and it was sickening. I am so thrilled and I can't wait to play this game. Also, we have some more information on Higgs' guitar that we'll probably be playing more with his guitar than we even thought. Also, Hideo Kojima has left his staff a last will and testament, if you will, of all his ideas for when the time comes where he passes, where he comes to his untimely demise. Let's hope Kojima is around for a very long time so we can get to experience all of his hopes, his dreams for the video games in the world to come. So, the launch of Mind's Eye has been troubling and it has been going through the gigs. This game is so broken, it is getting panned all over the place. The character that's in the game was our Lincoln Clay from Mafia 3, which game I loved. And I hate to see that this game is getting so destroyed, but to be fair, it has been like laughable. The game is completely broken. What a shame, because it looks like it had so much potential, but people are asking for refunds. It has been going through the gigs. So this game is officially a chop. So I recommend that you do not get it. But what a sad thing. We could have been great. Okay, here are the video game release dates for the next month or so. This is what's coming up. What will you be interested in playing? Now you know, Death Stranding is coming out. Now, if you look behind me, you see a very clean looking space here. In front of me, it is utter and total chaos. There are things all over the floor, from floor to ceiling, that I have hidden from view that I am working on for my Death Stranding 2 cosplay. Guys, I'm going through the gigs. I am trying my hardest. I am pulling out all the stops for this, and I'm really hoping I can pull it together. I have done the most hand stitching I have ever done, and I have done some hand stitching, and I'm not a pro. I am not a professional when it comes to cosplay. I'm not a professional when it comes to sewing. I am all self-taught, and that's why everything looks a mess when I work on it. So I've been hand stitching my little heart out. My poor fingers have been working to the bone, and I can see the chaos that is to my right here, and from floor to ceiling, a disaster. I'm really trying to pull it together. It is getting close. I am running out of time. So I don't know how many videos you'll be seeing coming up on the channel because I really have to focus. And like I said, I will be doing a life update, a channel update, a health update to explain kind of what's been going on behind the scenes, why there hasn't been a lot for a while now since I've moved here. So that's why I'm going to do a separate video on it. But just know, I'm working my little fingers to the bone. There is not a moment that I am just sitting around, fotzing around, doing nothing. I have been a busy, busy girl. behind the scenes. So I know you don't see a lot out there. I have another Days Gone video that has been recorded that I'm going to try and edit if I have time. There has been no time to do anything, okay? I've got to finish this. I'm on a deep, deep time crunch, even though I have been working on this. It has been planned since the day they announced it. I knew exactly what I was going to do, but it has evolved and it has grown exponentially out of proportion, like always. There are some things that are working, some things that are not. I've been vlogging my progress like I've done the last couple of videos, so you could see from beginning to end what has been going on behind the scenes. I've been recording most of it. So that's pretty a mess. It's a mess. So that's that. And so that's my most anticipated video games. I have early access, so I think it's like a week or something. I don't even know what day it is. I'm very scared. I'm very scared that I'm not going to be finished on time. So it might be down to the last minute. Hopefully it won't be too terrible. It won't be too late. That's it. What are you looking forward to playing the most coming up in July? Let me know. In June and July, let me know in the comments. And now it's time for my yes bitch, and the mess. Now, my yes for the month was seeing the Keeper reveal from Double Fine and just knowing it's coming out so soon. I'm thinking it's going to come out like years from now or 2 years from now. It's coming out in October. So just a couple of months. I'm so excited, like 5 more months, 6 more months. So excited to play it. Wait, what is this? It's June. Okay, so 4 more months. Okay, that's even better. I forgot what month I'm in. The reveal like just warmed my little black heart. And I was so thrilled that it was announced. And I can't wait to play it. I'm so excited. That was my yes for the month. Let me know in the comments what your yes for the month was. And my mess for the month was the layoffs at Ben's studio. Man, they really took that team to the shredder and threw them in mercilessly. 40 people. That's a lot of people from that studio. 30% of the staff were let go. And it's just so sad. So my heart goes out to everyone at Ben's studio. I'm just disgusted with the state of this industry and how they treat their people. Very, very sad. And I hope for the best for them. And I hope Ben Studio is able to bounce back and really give us something great. I will be waiting anxiously to play it as soon as humanly possible. All right, so that's it, guys. That's it for this week. Guys, I'm on Blue Sky. If you want to follow me on Blue Sky, I'm still on Instagram. Like I said, I've been barely posting. Be doing my update video, separate video coming up to keep you posted on knowing what's going on with that. Keep a lookout for my Death Stranding 2 makeup cosplay, guys. I'm really pulling out all the stops. I'm doing new things. I'm trying new things. I am sewing new things. It's like crazy. So please keep a lookout for that. Please make sure you support that video. And so I know that all that hard work wasn't for nothing. That it was worth it to do all, but it doesn't matter. I'd still do it anyway because I'm just obsessed. Thanks so much for being here, for all your love and support on Patreon, on the channel, watching the videos, commenting the videos, and sharing and liking my posts and sharing the videos. Whatever you do, leave a like, leave a dislike, leave a comment. Follow your girl on Blue Sky and on Instagram. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 15,000 after 10 years. Guys, August will be my 10-year anniversary doing this. Leave me a little like, give me a little subscribe if you can. And thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you all so very much. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll be back with more.